What's going on, guys? Jason Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is a Wednesday, the 20th of June. And we have got a lot to get through in today's episode, so just before we get started, as always, if you enjoyed the video and enjoyed transfers, show your support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, press the subscribe button for more, and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, we're down below in the description box. Current schedule every day at 8 AM is a transfer video, is the second upload at 9 PM. And finally, in the comment section below, what has been your favourite goal of the World Cup so far and why? It doesn't necessarily have to be the best goal, it's one that means the most. Let me know your answers down below, but now let's jump on to confirmed deals. There's a lot to go through today, I think 11 in total. So first play is going to Clinton Mata. Yesterday he joined Club Brugge in Belgium from Charleroi as an undisclosed fee. Then we have got I think it's part of a swap deal in fact, including Lammers going to Herenveen from PSV on loan, and in the opposite direction, PSG got Dumfries for €5 million. Okay, so it seems that PSV bought the player and included in the deal was a loan for Lammers. And now we have a pretty good silver player being Colli going to Sampdoria in the Serie A. He joined from KRC Genk in Belgium for €7.5 million. And next up, moving on to the next page, and the very first one's a goalkeeper called Weidwald. Yesterday he joined Frankfurt in the Bundesliga from Leeds United, and that's for an undisclosed fee. And next there was a player just 16 years old, and obviously not on FIFA 18. I think his name is pronounced Gubel. By the way, he's joined AS Monaco from Lyon, and he must be a massive talent because the fee is €20 million. He signed a 3-year deal with the club, and I'm not sure if that becomes active when he turns 18 or not, but as of right now it just says 3 years. It does seem they're building for the future and potentially trying to find the next Mbappe, because before, back in January, they signed Pellegrini from Genoa for 20 mil. And next up one for Arsenal fans and the player is the goalkeeper Bernd Leno. Yesterday it was announced he's joined from Bayer Leverkusen for £19.2 million or €22 million, and he signed a 5-year contract. And in regards to the Arsenal goalkeepers right now being Petr Cech and Ospina, one of them will be leaving. And Leno is still considered a good goalkeeper, but since 2016 I've seen a stat going around, he's made the most mistakes leading to goals in the Bundesliga. But maybe a move to Arsenal can help him now and he can get back to his very best. And to be fair in this market, for less than £20 million, it's not a bad deal at all. And the next one hasn't been confirmed just yet, but it should be announced very, very soon, if not today in fact, being Maddison going to Leicester City. He's joining for a fee of £22 million plus bonuses, potentially going up to 25 mil, and that is from Norwich. And with Mahrez going to Man City very soon, I imagine Leicester this summer will be spending quite a bit of money. And now we're going to the final page of confirmed transfers today, and the very first one is a record signing for West Ham. The player is Issa Diop, who joined from Toulouse in France. The fee is €25 million, he signed a 5-year deal, and apparently he's earning £70,000 per week. And next there was a very interesting one that came out very late last night, being Jack Wilshere announcing he'll be leaving Arsenal. He announced it on social media and did say he was ultimately left with little choice after a meeting with new manager Unai Emery. And he has got a lot of clubs linked to him currently because according to Daily Mirror, Southampton have joined the race for him, including West Ham, Wolves, Sampdoria and AC Milan. And the final confirmed today is a very interesting one for Real Madrid, being a Ukrainian goalkeeper called Lunin. He's 19 years old and he's joined them from a team called Zorya Lahunsk, and it's a fee of €14 million, and he's currently in the Ukrainian national team. So that's it for confirmed deals today. Let's move on to potential rumours, and the very first one is according to Sky Sports. Chelsea are very close to announcing Sarri as the new manager because his current representatives are in London to finalise the deal. And the Daily Mail are saying the same thing, that Chelsea are very close to announcing him or appointing him, and his number 2 as assistant will be Gianfranco Zola. And they have now reached an agreement with Antonio Conte and his staff worth £9.5 million to depart. And the Times have said Chelsea's transfer targets will not sign for the club until the manager situation is resolved, meaning the talks of Jean-Michel Seri and Lewandowski are currently stalled. But any transfer business for Chelsea should resume very, very soon again, as Sarri should be the next manager. And next up, according to Fabrizio Romano, Emre Can is set to travel to Italy this week to undergo a medical at Juventus, and also on top of that, sign his contract. And I believe DiMarzio was saying it would happen on Thursday, so tomorrow it could be a done deal. And that of course would be a free transfer from Liverpool. And next up, according to Sky Sports again, and also various different outlets, Gianluigi Buffon is set to officially join PSG in the next few days. And Carlos and Mercato are pretty much saying the same thing about him joining, although he did have second thoughts at one point, but now is ready to commit to a 2-year contract with the Ligue 1 champions, and a deal is imminent. And the final player on this page is going to be Dembele, and this one's according to various different reports in Scotland. Borussia Dortmund are eyeing a big summer transfer move for Celtic's Moussa Dembele. And they will be in the market for a striker and a goal scorer this summer, because before they sold Aubameyang to Arsenal back in January, got a very nice fee out of that. Their short-term replacement was Batshuayi on loan from Chelsea, and to be fair, that worked out very, very well, scored a lot of goals for them, and he fit their system really well. And they are still interested in Batshuayi now on a permanent basis, but could be priced out of a move, and might have to look elsewhere. And next up, a very short one according to Marca in Spain. Guangzhou Evergrande in the Chinese Super League are interested in Portuguese international Ricardo Quaresma. And to be fair, Quaresma is still a good player, but I think he may be interested now in the Chinese Super League move because he's 34. And next up, according to the Evening Standard, Chelsea will compete with Juventus to sign a 22-year-old midfielder Alexander Golovin from CSKA Moscow. And Damasio is saying that Juventus have made an opening bid for him worth 17 million euros. There were some reports last week saying that Juve had agreed personal terms for him, but I don't think it's that advanced just yet. And I also believe he has got a release clause in his contract worth 25 mil, so you'd imagine if Chelsea really do want him, they'd be happy to pay that. And next up, according to Team Talk, Tottenham are believed to be interested in signing Atalanta centre-back Rafael Toloi. It still hasn't been confirmed whether Toby Alderweireld will be leaving the club or not this summer, and to be fair, I think if Toloi came in, he would only be a backup anyway. And the final one on the page is according to Das Bild. Lazio will seek to replace De Vrij, who's gone to Inter Milan on a free transfer, with Danish centre-back Yannick Vestergaard for 20 million euros. And now moving on to the next page, and the very first one's according to Damasio. Napoli are in the market for a new goalkeeper this summer, and yesterday was into Petr Cech, but again, Damasio sent today that Areola from Paris Saint-Germain is their number one choice. And PSG have sent an asking price for the goalkeeper of 35 million euros. However, Sport Italia has sent another goalkeeper, saying that Napoli have agreed to deal with 25 million euros with Udinese goalkeeper Alex Meret. And another team definitely in the market for a goalkeeper this summer, and in particular a new number one, is going to be Liverpool. So according to the Daily Mirror, Nick Pope's Liverpool move has edged closer after the Reds ran background checks on the £18 million rated Burnley and England goalkeeper. Now I'm pretty surprised by 18 mil because of course being a goalkeeper from the Prem and on top of that being English, most of the time it adds a lot of value. Now this story might mean absolutely nothing because so far Liverpool have been into so many different goalkeepers and Pope is the very latest one. In fact, just now, Pavlenka from the Bundesliga has been mentioned. And now a player potentially leaving Liverpool is going to be Daniel Sturridge. So according to the Times, Liverpool want around £15 million for Daniel Sturridge this summer, with Besiktas, Fenerbahce and Sevilla all among the interested parties in the striker. Last summer's transfer window and this January transfer window just gone, they were the exact same stories. Liverpool want to sell him or send him out on loan again, and they're asking for 15 mil, but so far, no team seems willing to pay that. And next up, according to the Daily Mirror, Sevilla are considering a move for Real Madrid midfielder Marcus Llorente, and if that is to go through, it paves the way for Steven Nzonzi to move to Arsenal. And again, whenever it's mentioned, I say it every single time, but I think Nzonzi will join Arsenal at some point under Unai Emery. And now again, moving on to the next page, this first one is according to the Daily Telegraph. Everton want to sign Sporting winger Gelson Martins, as well as highly rated Ajax defender De Ligt. And Martins will be linked to a lot of different teams now. He's a free agent because Arsenal before, very much interested, Liverpool, Everton, and again, I imagine a lot of others on top of that. And in regards to De Ligt to Everton, if they pull it off, it'd be a massive transfer. It would also cost a massive amount of money, but he's got so much potential about him. But in fact, in regards to the next rumour, according to Corriere dello Sport, he's linked to Juventus. They're saying Juve are willing to sell Regani for 30 to 35 million euros, with Chelsea wanting the player, and Juve have identified their replacement already, being De Ligt. And now we've got two rumours about Roma. One player could be joining them, the other could be leaving. So first up, according to Gianluca Damasio, Roma have reached an agreement with Pastore over personal terms as ahead of a possible move from Paris Saint-Germain. His agent has worked out a 4-year provisional contract worth around 4 million euros a year. The transfer fee is expected to be around 24 million euros, but so far, no fee has been agreed between the two clubs. I'm not sure if Pastore is brought in as a replacement for Nainggolan, but it looks like he'll be leaving. So first up, according to Sky Sports Italia, Roma could sell Nainggolan to Inter for 30 million euros and are expected to replace him with Pastore. And on top of the transfer fee, Roma also want a couple of players included, I think both youth players. So first up is Zaniolo, and the second one is Pinamonti. And Fabrizio Romano said Nainggolan to Inter is pretty much done now, but instead it's 20 to 22 million euros. And it does also include bonuses and a couple of youth players. And Inter and Nainggolan have reached an agreement, but now it's down to the two clubs. And now we have one for Real Madrid, and this one is according to Cadena SER. Real Madrid have turned their focus to Chelsea goalkeeper Courtois, as they believe they can sign him for around 40 million euros, and that's half of what Roma are asking for Brazilian goalkeeper Alisson. And Football Italia are saying the same thing about Courtois, and that Real Madrid have been priced out of a move for Alisson. And this has come out just a few days after what Florentino Perez said, that for 78 million euros, Liverpool can buy Alisson instead. And an Italian outfit called TMW has said Liverpool made a bid of £57 million for Alisson, but is turned down by Roma, but have been given encouragement over Real and PSG's cold feet about making a move for him, and will be preparing a second bid. And next up is two midfielders from the Serie A, both linked to Barcelona in Spain. So first up, according to Mundo Deportivo, Barca have stepped up their interest in signing Juve midfielder Pjanic. That is after Antoine Griezmann decided to stay at Atletico Madrid. And Mediaset Premium are now saying Barca have now become interested in the Lazio midfielder Milinkovic-Savic, who's currently linked with Juventus, Manchester United and Arsenal, although for Arsenal, I haven't heard that rumour yet. The fee that Lazio are looking for, most sites are saying 100 million euros, potentially up to 120, and currently the midfielder is at the World Cup with Serbia. However, according to Tuttosport, again not too reliable, Juve believe they can land the midfielder despite having a 17 million euro offer rejected at the end of the season. And the final one today is a very short one, but could be confirmed very soon. So according to Sky Sports, and again pretty much every single outlet, Manchester City expect to complete the £46.5 million signing of Napoli midfielder Jorginho this week. That transfer story has gone on for quite some time, but City have got their player now and can look on to other targets. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So as always, if you enjoyed it and enjoyed transfers, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome, greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, it'll be down below in the description box. Current schedule every day at 8 AM is a transfer video, is the second upload at 9 PM. And finally, in the comment section below, what has been your favourite goal so far at the World Cup? Let me know down below. So thank you for watching this video, I'll see you next time.